So we do something every single week on this show that, I mean, we don't really talk about it. It's just well known that every Thursday is Taco Bell Thursday. What does that mean? It means that we're going to get Taco Bell for breakfast on Thursdays. It's kind of mainly a me and Skye thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know why we created this. There are some Thursdays I get a little bit of like, not anxiety, but like, ooh, what if I'm not feeling Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Like, can I say something? I never do. I just go with it. Because I think Skye looks forward to it more than even me.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Around like 8:15, she'll grab her pen and then she'll go with the paper. You can see me on YouTube. She puts the paper out in front of her and goes, what do you want, bro?
You have Skye's little dynamics down to a T.
Like perfectly.
To a T.
Like that's your best impression.
My Skye impression?
Oh, yeah.
It's not the voice. It's not anything like that.
I can't
you
do
just
the
have
voice.
her gyrations.
100%.
It's pretty wild.
It's
dead
wild.
on.
What do you want, bro?
Yeah, that's it. That's what she does.
She does that with her hand.
And
She winds it around and comes with her pen.
Emily, though, will get in on Taco Bell Thursday every once in a while. Thor every once in a while as well. But no Skye today.
No.
So what did I do for Taco Bell Thursday?
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
I legitimately had the thought when I found out Skye wasn't going to be here today. Can I do it without her?
Why not?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's a her and me thing.
I get in on it sometimes.
Yeah,
so does Emily.
But it's like, it's mainly me and Skye.
Yeah, but you could still go.
Can I?
I think you
feel
can.
like you're cheating on her?
I felt weird about it. I'll be honest.
You can't
with
wait till tomorrow. We don't know if she's coming in tomorrow. So you can't wait till tomorrow.
Taco Bell Friday?
Come on, even I know that's ridiculous.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Taco Bell Friday. It really is. Like,
it doesn't even make sense.
It wouldn't. Your debit cards wouldn't work there on a Friday. It wouldn't.
Like, I would probably vomit if I had Taco Bell on Friday. Doesn't even make sense in my world. So every single Thursday, I mean, it's really unhealthy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that sounds bad when I say it out loud. Every Thursday we have Taco Bell
for years.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's not good. It's really not good. But whatever, it is what it is. It's our thing.
Yeah,
we created,
and
you too. We get a little bit giddy about it.
You do.
We talk about it.
Yeah, like when Thor and I are not in on Taco Bell Thursday, which is a good amount of Thursdays. Like you're better than Thor and I.
Yeah.
Like you guys are
Which
like
is
we're out of the
opposite.
club.
We should be better because we're eating healthy.
You would think.
100%.
We'll look over at Emily and go, "Hey, you in on Taco Bell Thursday?" And she goes, "No, I'm making something." And we go, "Oh, okay."
100%. I'm out for the morning. Yeah,
okay.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah. That makes sense. Have your little shit eggs over there.
Yeah,
that's
gross.
So that's cool.
That is shit eggs.
Whatever, bro. But so no Skye today.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't want to have Taco Bell by myself. Like that's weird.
You're like a lost boy.
It was uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you. And so out of the blue, and it was early too. It was early on. It was like 7:30ish when Thor's texting with his wife Haley. And
blow me up while I'm at work.
Okay, you guys text nonstop.
Like honestly, from 5 a.m. until the fucking end of the show.
That's very true.
Like the entire time.
Very true. You guys are texting, and apparently she was supposed to bring you breakfast, or how did this all happen?
Last night, it was like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, hey, I got to go to bed. But she loves to watch TV and cuddle before we go to sleep.
It's only
you do too.
It's only her, Eddie.
Asshole.
Hey,
you do too.
Oh, 100%.
So I said, okay, what about breakfast? She goes, wake me up tomorrow morning with you, and I'll make it for you. And I'm like, are you sure?
When are you guys going to give up that charade?
And she says, yes.
Ridiculous.
She says, I got you.
It's ridiculous.
So this morning I wake up.
Here we go.
And
what happened?
It's fucking freezing in our house.
Yeah, of course.
And I go, Haley.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, cutie.
And she goes, huh? And I go, are you going to make me breakfast?
You wake this poor woman
She
up.
She told me to.
At 4:30 in the morning.
She told me to earlier than that.
To get up when you already have to be up and going.
Yeah.
What? Like you're not capable of putting a fucking bagel in a Ziploc
no,
and going
exactly.
to work?
I couldn't.
Put some milk in a fucking jar with some bag of cereal.
I'm out of cereal.
Oh, jeez.
So I
could have figured something out.
Come on, man. She's got to get her ass up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I slowly pet her head. And then she goes, And then she goes, all right, I'll get up. I go, no, you don't have to.
Well, you just woke her up.
What? You woke
What are you
her up?
talking about? You're making no sense.
And then she goes, no, I will. I'm like, okay, if you want to.
If you really want to.
They're
So
having
then
this
she-
discussion at 4
She
a.m.
gets up.
Crazy.
She goes to the bathroom, and then she goes, hey, I'll just bring you something. I'm really tired. And I went, okay.
Wait a minute. A second ago, you were just saying you don't have to.
Man, what are you doing? Like, none of this makes sense.
So then I come to work.
They are so wild.
Come to work.
So she's supposed to bring you
So she
breakfast.
said she'd bring me lunch. And then I get a text from her saying she has to go see Bliss, her horse.
Okay.
So it's probably not. She goes, isn't it Taco Bell Thursday anyway? That's what she
Oh,
says.
she's
And
trying
I
to-
go,
So she knows about
yeah.
it.
So I go, yeah, it is. Don't worry about it. And then I get a text like 30 minutes later saying traffic's so bad, I'm not going to have time to see Bliss. So I'm going to turn around and I can come bring you food if you want.
Oh.
And I said, oh, it's great. She goes, what do you want? And then I said, well, Taco Bell Thursday. And then I asked you guys if you wanted something.
Well, this came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Thor goes, hey, Haley's going to bring me breakfast. Do you want anything? And I'm like, huh, interesting. And he goes, well, what do you want? And I go, well, I mean, it is Taco Bell Thursday.
This is true.
Can we have Taco Bell?
Yeah.
And Thor was like, I'm down. And so I said, okay, this is great.
Mhm.
The shocker of it all was I go, well, just let me know how much it is,
Yeah.
and I'll Venmo you or whatever. And he goes, it's on me?
I didn't say it with a question mark.
Excuse
And
me?
I went, that's never happened before. I don't know what you're talking
Have
about.
you ever heard Thor utter the words, it's on me?
No, I haven't. And on top of it, though,
Whatever.
the reason why he said it's on him, he's not paying for it.
I mean, I am. It's my credit card.
Haley is paying
I mean,
for it.
it's our credit card.
Haley
We have a
is
joint
paying
bank
for
account.
Good point.
We have a
So,
joint bank account.
Is it on him?
Good point.
Not
We have
really.
a joint bank account.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, it was appreciated. And so I said, right on, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
in.
felt too weird. You guys Venmoing me $12. Like,
First of all, if I were to spend $12 at Taco Bell, I'd get the entire fucking menu. Okay?
It's so true.
It's way more expensive than it used to be,
no,
man.
come on, man. My Taco Bell order was probably like $6.
Yeah,
today.
$6 sounds about right.
You know, come on,
$6
get out of here.
so
That's
I was
$12.
all-
$12 is what
So I
Thor
make the
gets.
joke-
Make the
Declaration.
offer, which I think was great.
Eddie gets something. Zeth says no. And then I go to E-Dog. You want anything?
I was surprised that you threw it
That's
to
it.
everybody. That you threw it
Well,
to
I,
everyone.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, I felt bad because I felt like Eddie would say, "Yeah, it was on him," and then you, Zeth, would say, "Really, you paid?" And that would have been awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
I-
so you did it out of guilt, not out of the goodness of your own heart,
Right?
Okay.
Okay. I thought we were really good friends. Okay.
Wow.
So so did I. I go, Emily, do you? Well, first of all, you're in there making your fart eggs.
Yeah, that was
And I
true.
wave you in here, and it was like the fucking world turned upside down for you because you were waiting for your microwave to go off. You looked at the microwave, then looked at me and went, and then just like kind of moved
She
around
couldn't
for a
figure it out.
second. You couldn't figure out how to come in here.
Because I'm going to be honest.
So
I'll be
true,
honest.
dude.
You call me in here sometimes, like to show me something, like a funny photo on Instagram or like something.
It's a 2
like,
foot walk.
in what world would I think he's calling me in here to say I'm buying you breakfast? What do you want? You know what I mean?
What if it was a
wasn't
work
even-
thing?
We know that's not what it's going to be.
You're right.
Hey,
Eddie.
it could be.
You're
Come on,
right.
Eddie, who the fuck are you kidding?
You're right.
So I was very confused. Like, what are we doing here?
But just
You know
like
what I mean?
you were also like waiting for your microwave
I know, and
to
I
go
didn't
off.
know what to do, like if I should wait and like how urgent this was.
Real stumped, huh?
Yeah.
Anything that throws off her routine.
And like if I don't
loses her
come right
shit.
away in here, when he waves his arms, he'll like get annoyed at me
100%.
sometimes. So like I was like worried that he was gonna get annoyed at me because
So it turned out to be the opposite.
dick about it.
That Thor was making the offer. Do you want anything from Taco Bell?
Yeah.
And originally she always thinks very pensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, no.
Like she's gonna cry.
Yeah. And then I go, are you sure? And she goes, actually, one taco.
Well, before it was I'm making something in there, and you go, it's on me.
It's on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's when the
Yeah.
mooch kicked in.
Yeah.
And goes, can I turn down something that's for free?
Free.
No, and I think Eddie did say this is not gonna happen again.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
it's
So
like
it got
Haley's
in my
comment.
head. I'm like, okay, you're fucking right.
So that's when
Yeah,
you decide
I
you're gonna go
could
taco
totally
Tuesday?
go for a crunchy taco.
Okay.
I already asked my wife how much it was, and I'm stressing about money. She says, I think it was $22. And I texted her back, we got to go over finances. when I get
Okay,
home."
you are so.
Go over finances.
You're pathetic. Okay, can you stop?
So Emily got the crunchy taco.
Yeah.
That's like the cheapest thing on the menu.
Yeah, really, it's like 99 cents. So Haley gets here with all the food and passes it out and all that stuff. And
She was chatting it up a little too much. I'm like, Haley, pass out the food.
I love talking to her.
I'm like,
was a
Haley, pass out
delight.
the food. We got to get going
see
here.
her
the
that
best.
often. Can you
Get going.
knock it off? And so she's got obviously all the stuff. She hands Emily her taco. She has a handful of a variety of Taco Bell sauces. And she says to Emily, "What kind of sauce do you want?" And Emily replied,
No thanks. I don't use the sauce from Taco Bell.
"Excuse me?"
I don't like the sauce from Taco Bell.
Well, this is
So, yeah, that's
uncomfortable.
disturbing. So Haley goes, you eat it dry?
she turned her head,
Yeah.
looked dead straight in my eyes, and went, "You eat it dry?"
And then Emily
like I'm a
turns into-
fucking psychopath.
And then Emily turns into Emily and goes, I eat dry all the time. I've always done it like this.
I said, "Yeah, I've always done like this."
I've always done it like this. What's wrong with that? I've always
you
done it
were
like
very again. You get very defensive.
Very
if somebody
defensive.
calls
Well, I
you
mean,
out for
she
any
looked at-
behavior,
She looked at me like I was a psycho
well, you're kind of a piece of shit.
for not
kind
wanting
of
to
a piece
use
of
the
shit.
Taco Bell hot sauce.
Bro.
Yes. Who doesn't like Taco Bell hot sauce?
Listen, they give you
Put your hand down,
7
Emily.
different kinds. So
Yeah.
you're going to find one that
mild,
you like.
hot, fire,
Then they have
Diablo.
like Diablo, they have Verde, they have all
Yeah.
kinds of different crazy shit. I'm a fireman.
I'm
Once
a-
they came out with fire, I'm like, yeah, I'm badass. I'll go fire.
Is that before they came out with Diablo?
Yeah. And then once
Diablo's
I got
too
locked
much
in on
for me.
fire, I'm good.
You're
So
good.
I'm a fireman. Where do you go?
I usually do hot, but if there's no hot, I'll go fire.
Really?
But I like the taste
Does it
of
burn
hot.
your butthole?
A little bit.
Okay.
You're very sensitive with
I am.
some
That's why I
Skye,
don't do
Skye
Diablo.
goes mild.
mild.
She's-
That's
of
basically
course,
ketchup.
I mean, it's
Mm.
Skye.
Yeah.
You know, and so this is breaking news that I did not know that all these years of Taco Bell Thursday, you don't get any hot sauce.
What an asshole.
And don't you kind of get the same thing every time?
Like Taco Bell for me has never changed since I was a little girl. I've always got the same thing. Like no matter what, my order is crunchy taco.
Wait, you
The-
don't even go Taco Supreme?
No,
Dude.
I don't need the sour cream on it.
That's the
and
best
tomatoes.
part.
No, I like pure crunchy taco.
Oh, just keep it pure.
Keep it pure.
Okay, bro.
Crunch taco, bean burrito with no red sauce, so it's just beans, cheese, and onions.
That's
The red sauce is the
disgusting.
best part.
I love it.
The beans in that burrito look like fart.
Okay, well,
I love
think
the
about
beans.
this, though. She doesn't go with the red sauce and then doesn't put any sauce on it.
So it's just
It's just
Beans,
beans.
cheese, cheese, and onions.
What?
And then
I'm so
I do,
confused.
and then I do
How do
always
you eat it?
the chips and cheese, which used to be just called the regular nachos.
So you don't get Nacho Supreme?
and I dip my burrito in the nacho cheese, and I'll dip my taco sometimes in the nacho cheese.
whoa.
But if I don't
America.
have the nacho cheese, okay.
And then I drink the nacho cheese.
Yeah.
And then I rub it on my nipples. Hold on a minute. You don't get Nacho Supreme or Nachos Belgrande or whatever it is?
No, the chips are soggy.
That's
I don't
not-
need
that is not
soggy
fucking
cold
true.
chips.
That is not fucking true.
Like by the time
How would you
it
know if
sits
you've
for
never,
10 minutes.
Have you ever had it?
I think I've had it before, like with
I
somebody
love
else's or
nachos
some
Belgrande.
extras.
Great.
Like when somebody brings
phenomenal.
it, like I've had it. I've never ordered it myself, but I've had it.
What an asshole.
I
I don't think I'm an
understand.
asshole.
There you are.
So you've never had another burrito, like a burrito supreme?
No.
Or, you've never had a burrito supreme
No,
in your entire life?
no. I've never had a Mexican pizza. I have tried a double decker taco before.
Chalupa?
No,
Have you ever had a gordita crunch?
no.
Have you ever heard of it?
What the fuck
question
is
is
wrong
that?
with you, dude? You're 39 years old.
I just like love my order from Taco Bell so much, and it's
but you
purest
never
form.
change it up
And it's-
ever? Not
and it's
once?
so basic.
It's just like I don't get Taco Bell often, and so when I do, I look
You
forward
get,
to
it,
the
Imagine-
you get it
combo.
almost every
Ima-
Thursday.
Yeah.
I
get it
look
almost every
forward
day.
to the combo.
Imagine if I was sitting here saying to you, Eddie,
Yeah.
I've never had a Big Mac or
Oh,
a quarter
oh.
pounder. I just always get the cheeseburger and that's it, and fries, and that's it.
Yeah,
I never had the nuggets.
Without mustard and mayo on it.
Yeah,
You know,
without
whatever.
mustard and mayo on it, yeah.
Or ketchup.
Like, how much of a fucking asshole
I'd
would
be
I
like,
sound
what, you
like?
eat it plain?
I don't
Yeah.
think it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yes, it is.
It is the same
yes,
thing.
it is.
And
yes, it is. I just get nuggets and I don't dip them in anything.
Yeah,
I'd be like, what?
that's so
That's
weird.
different.
No, it isn't.
How is that
A
different?
burrito is wetter because beans are wetter. They're not dry like a
You're-
nugget.
You're wetter.
Okay. They're not dry like a nugget, and they have cheese in it, and they also have onions. So there's
You're-
other things in it. It's not just.
Lady, your reasoning makes no sense.
You make no sense.
You don't put anything on a taco. It's like not dipping a nugget in anything.
I just disagree.
I
like
just disagree. What are you talking about? You don't use hot sauce?
No, not for that. Not for Taco Bell. But like when I go taco shop, I love the green sauce and I pour it on
Okay.
everybody. I'll pour it on every bite too.
Then why?
You're
Have
not,
you tried?
It's just-
that,
to
doesn't
me
make that doesn't make up for it. I pour it on every single bite.
that I just like green sauce. So
Woman, have you tried all the different Taco Bell hot sauces?
I think I've tried like the mild and the hot, but like I've never like I just tried that and so like I'm out on Taco Bell hot sauce. Like I've never tried. I didn't know they even had a Verde.
I hope they stop serving you.
What the